answer to question 6 of the impact of social media. We note that this question is in relation to paragraphs 1 and 2. Question 6 says, how do paragraphs 1 and 2 relate to each other in the passage? A. Paragraph 2 contradicts the ideas presented in paragraph 1. B. Paragraph 2 elaborates on the transformation mentioned in paragraph 1. C. Paragraph 2 introduces a completely different topic. Or D. Paragraph 2 summarizes the content of paragraph 1. So the key to this question is trying to understand what is paragraph 1 trying to tell us versus what is paragraph 2 trying to tell us. So let's go ahead and read the paragraphs and summarize them to get a clear idea of what each respective paragraph is saying. Paragraph 1 says, in its early stages, social media was a platform for reconnecting with old friends and making new ones. It was a simple concept that revolved around sharing moments of your life and expressing your thoughts. Over time, however, social media has morphed into a complex web that not only connects people but also influences their thoughts, behaviors, and lifestyles. It has become a tool for shaping opinions and creating trends. So we can see that paragraph 1 discusses the transformation of social media over time. So it goes from talking about the early stages of social media, how social media has changed over time, and then what social media has become in the present. And we can look at our 2 sticky notes here, which basically summarizes paragraph 1 into saying that social media now not only connects people like it did in the early stages, but also influences them. And 2, that social media is now a tool that can be used to shape opinions and create trends. Okay, let's move on to paragraph 2. Social media has developed its own culture with millions of users participating daily. It has attracted the attention of businesses and influencers who seek to leverage its power to reach a wider audience. As a result, users are constantly bombarded with targeted advertising and content that encourages consumerism and shapes cultural norms. This relentless stream of information has the potential to manipulate public opinion and change societal values. So, paragraph 2 is describing how social media is used to influence people, and the 3 kind of takeaways that we can gather from paragraph 2 is that how does social media influence people? They have its own culture with millions of users, and businesses and influencers use the targeted advertising and content to reach a wider audience by constantly bombarding users with this content, which has the ability to shape cultural norms and as well as manipulate opinion. So immediately we can see that there are very similar ideas in both paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. The main ideas that are similar is that social media has the ability to shape cultural norms and here in paragraph 1 it says shape opinions and create trends. So immediately we can eliminate some of our options. A says paragraph 2 contradicts the ideas presented in paragraph 1. So we can reject this option as we can see that the ideas are very similar. The other option we can eliminate is that paragraph 2 introduces a completely different topic. So this is also incorrect because we note that we are still talking about social media and the influence it has on people. So we have 2 options remaining. B says paragraph 2 elaborates on the transformation mentioned in paragraph 1. So we can agree with B for now because we can see that B explains the transformation and how social media not only connects but now also influences, and B is describing how social media does that by having millions of users which businesses and influencers can target, and that this content that is on social media has the ability to manipulate opinion. So that does seem like a good fit. D says paragraph 2 summarizes the content of paragraph 1. So we can also eliminate this option, as B is giving us, paragraph 2 rather, is giving us more information on how social media is used to influence people. And rather than summarizing what paragraph 1 is telling us, it rather elaborates on how social media does this. Therefore, B is the correct answer.